Great thing is too, is all of these are so affordable, so simple. We've got a lot to get to, so let's start over here. First off, baking soda is going to solve a lot of your problems.
Yes, definitely your self-tanning problems, because you're going to use a little soap, you're going to add a little baking soda to your hands, you're going to scrub it together, and it's going to remove that stain that a lot of the tinted tanners leave on your skin. It's excellent, and you can also add it to your toothpaste, or you can get a toothpaste that already has it in it. Baking soda is brightening, so it's either going to remove the stain or it's going to make it bright. You know,
I love that. So you can
bright.
literally, if you, again, like apply the self-tanning lotion, you can literally put some toothpaste in your hands and it's going to just
I add the toothpaste to the soap and just wash it usually twice and it's gone.
Make sure you have baking soda in it.
And make sure you get underneath your nails.
Wonderful. Great stuff. All right, moving on to taking the red out of pimples. That can be a struggle.
It's the best thing you've got. Basically, add a little bit of Visine to a Q-tip, add it right to your pimple. It's not going to take all of the red out, but it's going to make it a lot less noticeable.
Very good. All right, moving on to controlling those flyaways with our hair. A lot of times you don't want to put a bunch of hairspray in your hair.
No, instead, spray a tissue. Spray the tissue, take it, drape it over your hair, and then it's going to lay down the flyaway, and it's not going to take away the volume.
Very good. All right, moving on to curling your lashes.
Yes.
A lot of times that can be a struggle for some people, even with the eyelash curler.
Because a lot of people have stick straight lashes.
Yeah.
So a great way to really train it is to get like a hard rubber. The black rubbers are usually harder. Shimmer makes the hardest eyelash curler. Or if you really are you have the most stubborn lashes, heat up your curler with a hair dryer. Just make sure not to get it too hot because you don't want to burn your eye.
Absolutely.
You just want to hit the hair.
Wonderful. All right, moving on to a dry skin remedy.
Yes. Aquaphor is basically like a water-based, like Vaseline. They tell babies to use it. They tell everyone to use it. You can use it from your lips to your toes. And it's also like one of the #1 things that they give radiation patients because it's so sensitive that they can use it on their skin right afterwards.
Wonderful. All right, moving on to coldies. Now, usually, of course, we use this when we're not feeling well, but you say you can also use it on your cold sores?
It's excellent. You basically suck on it for a couple of minutes, you pull it out, and you just apply it right to the cold sore. And it also, if you get the cherry one, it leaves a tint on your lips.
Really? And it's just some sort of ingredient in there that actually has the effect.
Zinc makes it dry up super fast.
Wow, who would have known, right? All right, moving on to conditioner. Now, this is going to be great for a couple of different things.
Conditioner is great because if you really are just, your hair is really frizzy and you don't have anything to control it, leave a little bit of conditioner. Put about a dime-size amount right into your strand. It's going to lay down the cuticle of the hair.
And this is going to be while your hair's dry, right?
Dry or wet. I usually leave it in when it's wet.
Okay.
And then basically when it dries, it's just going to dry. It's going to be a little bit more in place. And you'll notice that. Also, it's a great shave cream. It's going to soften the hairs to make it easier for you to shave, and it's also going to soften your skin, and it's great for when you're traveling because it's one bottle to travel with.
Perfect. Now moving on to baby wipes. What are we going to use these for?
Baby wipes are like a little secret among makeup artists. You can take away deodorant from your, right off your clothing. When you go and put on your clothing and you have those huge white marks, it wipes right off with a baby wipe, but you don't want to use it on like a satiny fabric or a silky fabric because it does have a little bit of oil in it.
Wonderful. And then moving on to, if maybe you're out, you get kind of those red wine stains on your teeth. This is a good solution.
Excellent. Go small, 1% peroxide. There's these little ampules. You just put them right onto your teeth, and basically it brightens up your teeth, makes them really, really brilliant.
And it's going to be instantly.
Instantly, and it doesn't have a huge flavor to it, where you can actually go ahead and have another glass of wine a couple minutes later, and it's not going to, alter the taste of your fine wine. So.
Wonderful. So carry it with you. And finally, tea bags, a great solution if you freeze them to the puffy eyes?
Leave the water in them, put them in a Ziploc, put them in your freezer, pull them out the next morning, put them in your eye socket, right into the eye socket area. It's going to take away the coldness and the frozenness. It's going to take away the puffiness, but also great ingredients in chamomile are going to make sensitive eyes and irritated eyes a little bit less sensitive.
Wonderful stuff, Mickey. As always, thank you so very much. Some great tips. You're going to find these on our website. Also a link to Mickey's website there as well, myfoxcfw.com, and we will be right back.